The world is building state-of-the-art infrastructure at a breakneck speed, and a booming construction industry across the globe brings some incredible construction projects into the spotlight. Each year, the world's largest construction projects are being pitched, built, and completed. Welcome to our channel. Let's take a look at the top 10 craziest upcoming confirmed megaprojects. Number 10. Merdika Tower. Merdika 118 building adorns the Malaysian skyline. The 678.9-meter-high skyscraper is the second tallest in the world after the Burj Khalifa. Merdika 118 is expected to be completed by the end of 2022. Merdika 118 was designed by Australian studio Fender Katzelitis. Located in downtown Kuala Lumpur, Merdika 118 steals the title of the second tallest building from the Shanghai Tower, which has a height of 632 meters. Fender Katzelitis began construction of Merdika 118 in 2016 on a plot of land overlooking Merdika Stadium, a historic site built for Malaysia's 1957 Declaration of Independence. Inside, the building covers more than 288,000 square meters of floor space and contains 158,000 square meters of rented office space. Number 9. Guangzhou Evergrande Football Stadium. 2 years ago, China reportedly began building a giant stadium to host the 2030 World Cup. The megaproject was first initiated by the Chinese property giant Evergrande Group, which is also the owner of Guangzhou Evergrande Taobao FC Club. Since April 2020, Guangzhou Evergrande has launched a magnificent project to build the world's largest stadium, which is estimated to cost $1.7 billion. Modern stadium-shaped lotus flower, the largest football arena project, was immediately in the spotlight. That's because Guangzhou Evergrande Stadium is designed with a unique design and has a shape like a lotus flower. In addition, the stadium will also have a capacity of 100,000 seats. This means that the stadium, which was expected to be completed in 2022, will certainly be bigger than Barcelona's Camp Nou, which so far can accommodate 90,000 spectators. Number 8. Lucille City. Lucille City is Qatari DR's flagship project. More than just another development, it is a sustainable and comprehensively planned city signifying Qatar's progress on a grand scale. Created by Lucille Real Estate Development Company on behalf of Qatari DR, Lucille City is the largest single development to be undertaken by the state of Qatar. It also embodies Qatar's National Vision 2030 in the field of real estate development. More than 200,000 residents will live in Lucille's scenic surroundings, with 170,000 people expected to work in the city's different districts, and 80,000 expected to visit its entertainment and recreation facilities. Lucille City's 19 districts will encompass not only new residential, commercial, hospitality, and retail opportunities, but a full array of community needs, complete with schools, mosques, medical facilities, sports, entertainment, and shopping centers. Number 7. Moscow International Business Center. The Moscow International Business Center, or MIBC, also known as Moscow City, is an under-construction commercial development in Moscow, the capital of Russia. The project occupies an area of 60 hectares and is located just east of the Third Ring Road at the western edge of the Presnensky district in the Central Administrative Okrug. Construction of the MIBC takes place on the Presnenskaya embankment of the Moskva River, approximately 4 kilometers west of Red Square. The complex is home to the highest number of skyscrapers in Europe. The government of Moscow first conceived the project in 1992 as a mixed development of office, residential, retail, and entertainment facilities. An estimated 250,000 to 300,000 people will be working in, living in, or visiting the complex at any given time. By 2016, 12 of the 23 planned facilities of the MIBC were already built. 7 buildings were under construction and 4 were in the design stage. Number 6. Denmark's Energy Islands. Denmark is establishing the world's first energy islands, marking the beginning of a new era for large-scale offshore wind power. The 2 energy islands are to be completed in 2030 and will be able to supply 6 gigawatts of power. This is enough to meet the average electricity consumption of 6 million households. In June 2020, the Danish Folketing decided to begin preparations for the construction of 2 energy islands in Denmark, the North Sea, and the Baltic Sea. The energy island in Bornholm will have a capacity of 3 gigawatt, while the one in the North Sea will have a capacity of 3 gigawatt in 2030 and 10 gigawatt in the longer term. Energy islands can pool the power from multiple offshore wind farms and feed this directly to several countries. This represents a change from the previous philosophy of building isolated offshore wind farms with a power connection to one country only. Number 5. California HighSpeed Railway. California High-Speed Rail is a publicly funded high-speed rail system under construction in the U.S. state of California. Its goal is to connect the Anaheim Regional Transportation Intermodal Center in Anaheim and Union Station in downtown Los Angeles with the Salesforce Transit Center in San Francisco via the Central Valley, providing a one-seat ride between Union Station and San Francisco in 2 hours and 40 minutes, a distance of 610 kilometers. Casher plans to eventually operate on dedicated grade-separated tracks for the entirety of its route between Gilroy and Burbank with maximum speeds of up to 355 kilometers per hour. The San Francisco-Gilroy and Los Angeles-Anaheim sections will be shared with local trains in a blended system, while Burbank-Los Angeles will use dedicated tracks in a corridor shared with Metrolink. Number 4. Al Maktoum International Airport. Located in Jebel Ali, a part of Dubai, Al Maktoum International Airport has been completed and is the largest airport in the world. Like the previous airport in Dubai, namely Dubai International Airport, Al Maktoum International Airport is operated by Dubai Airports Company. Informed to various sources as reported by CNN, the construction of this airport cost about 120 billion dirhams. However, its construction was delayed due to the financial crisis. Commercial services to passengers in Al Maktoum International Airport are scheduled for 2017. At the airport's inauguration, the aircraft took off and landed trials. Currently, the airport only operates 1 runway. In the future, the plan is to operate 5 runways with the capacity to accommodate 160 million passengers and 120 million tons of cargo. Number 3. TransEuropean Transport Network. The TransEuropean Transport Network, or TEN-T policy, addresses the implementation and development of a Europe-wide network of railway lines, roads, inland waterways, maritime shipping routes, ports, airports, and railroad terminals. The ultimate objective is to close gaps, remove bottlenecks and technical barriers, as well as to strengthen social, economic, and territorial cohesion in the EU. Besides the construction of new physical infrastructure, the TEN-T policy supports the application of innovation, new technologies, and digital solutions to all modes of transport. The objective is improved use of infrastructure, reduced environmental impact of transport, enhanced energy efficiency, and increased safety. Number 2. NEOM. Saudi Arabia is starting to move the earth of sand and mountains and tunneling through the mountains to build a futuristic linear city that officials hope will host its first inhabitants by 2024, the project's chief executive said. They have started initial infrastructure work on its main feature, which is a 170-kilometer car-free city called The Line, which could start welcoming residents and tourists as early as the first quarter of 2024. NEOM was announced in 2017 and became the crown gem of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's program to overhaul the economy of the world's biggest oil exporter. His plan to turn a remote area on the kingdom's northwestern Red Sea coast into a futuristic technology hub encapsulates the key elements of what he calls his Vision 2030 to diversify away from crude oil, relax social restrictions, and increase investment. Number 1. Belt and Road. China's Belt and Road Initiative, or BRI, was announced by Chinese President Xi Jinping in September 2013 at Nazarbayev University, Kazakhstan. China's Belt and Road Initiative is a diversified economic, diplomatic, and geopolitical activity formerly known as the New Silk Road, later changed to One Belt, One Road. China's Belt and Road Initiative is one of the Chinese government's most ambitious foreign and economic policies. This policy aims to strengthen Beijing's economic influence through a broad and comprehensive program of infrastructure development in all countries along the route. This policy was issued also considering the trade war between China and the United States, which is fighting for political and economic influence. BRI connects Asia, Africa, Oceania, and Europe with various infrastructures built. Thanks for watching.